Well, my name is Simone and I'm in senior RA at College Hall, so I just look after all the first years and make sure that they're settling in well at uni and behaving and whatnot.
How do you keep your team and yourself motivated?
I normally just try and sweet talk them into it. She's like, please do it. But if they don't follow the rules, then, well, normally they do, but if they don't, then we have to write up an incident report, and then it goes on to the manager, and then he'll do something about it. And there's sort of after a couple of incident reports, then he'll probably give them a strike. And there's a 3-strike process, and once you get to the 3rd strike, you generally get kicked out of the halls. My biggest motivation is probably because I have a week on duty and then a week off duty. So my biggest motivation is when it gets to Monday, it's my week off. I just like to look after people and make sure everyone's okay. So that's kind of a motivation, just trying to make everybody happy because I want everybody to be happy.
As well as having an actions consequences set up, McClelland's theory of needs is dominantly used at the halls of residence to keep the RAs and students motivated. The candidates that apply to be an RA perceive their probability of success and enjoyment to be 50-50. The uncertainty of who they will be managing, who their RA team will be, what the first year students will be like, and the whole experience of being an RA is a dominating reason to why most RAs sign up. This allows them to set goals that will test their personal characteristics in differing social and professional contexts. Through giving power to individual team members, they are able to test their managerial and leadership skills amongst a different group rather than their floor. The senior RAs like Simone are able to see how they utilise this power.
Kind of me and Jamie just gives them some instructions on this is what we'd like to see, and ask them for some of their input, and then work together and pick a couple people who will be more in charge depending on what the event is.
Through finding out the specific strengths, weaknesses, interests and dislikes that each individual has, it will benefit the organisation and motivate the participants to actively engage themselves and achieve goals.
We asked them at the start of the year what they're really into and what sort of stuff they'd be interested in organising. So some of them were like, oh, I really want to be involved in the sports, and then they just sort of were like, oh yeah, I want to do touch and soccer, but I don't care about netball or something. They get to do the things that they enjoy. It's not just like you have to do this or you have to do that.
The social need of affection, belongingness, acceptance and friendship. This is fulfilled, as Simone explains, through a number of ways. The RAs wear differing uniforms to the first year students on inter-hall activity days to differentiate themselves and set a family-orientated vibe. They also engage in regular RA social outings to keep connected and have fun together.
Meeting so many people and everybody's got a different story or something, and it's just interesting to meet so many people, and then they'll all have a little